really out here trying to fight any and everybody, bro. No cap. They can't. Nobody beat me. I'm the best in this sport. And I'm trying to show that. Let me show it, Devin.
I'm the guy who beat the best guy in the division. He beat the worst guy in the division. I'm the guy on the pound-for-pound list. So if anybody's an A-side, it's me.
Keyshawn Davis isn't just talking the talk. He's ready to walk into the fire. After a legendary live exchange with Devin Haney sent social media into a frenzy, the vibe shifted from internet beef to fight of the year territory. The energy got real, the words got heavy, and every hint points toward a massive collision coming to a ring near you.
The call out. You were smooth, calm. I want Devin Haney. Is there any history that we don't know about?
Which I knew, like, oh, you probably scared of oh, you probably got something to her. I don't know what it was. But I never seen Bill show me so much love and Devin didn't. Yes, I want to fight Devin Haney. Yes.
I like the way kind of Ben sounds, too. I think that would be phenomenal.
During that explosive face-off, Keyshawn made one thing crystal clear. He's not losing a second of sleep over Devin Haney. While Davis gives Haney his flowers for being an elite, three-division king, he's backing his own dog mentality. Davis basically said Haney's path was carefully crafted, while his own is built on pure grit. He's tired of the untouchable narrative and is positioning himself as the man to finally crack the Haney code.
Nah.
No, but you can't say
in a position. We can't say Devin ducking. We can't say Devin ducking.
Okay, I can't say
it. Because he's already has a track record of fighting those fights. That's it. He's fighting Ryan, Loma.
Let me bring something down to you.
And
all respect to you, Devin, because y'all are great businessmen over there. But, bro, they know exactly what they're doing. The reason why they try to go up and get another champion at 54, right? You better choose Xander. You better choose Xander. Like, they know how to pick him, gang. Think about me. Let's talk about my track.
The internet nearly broke when Keyshawn officially called Haney out on Instagram, and the boxing world is losing its mind. Davis is done climbing the ladder. He wants to own the penthouse, and he's coming for the biggest name in the game. What started as a post turned into a wildfire when Haney hit back with a simple, chilling one-word reply, Sean. That single word turned a maybe into a must-see. Now, the buzz is deafening. Analysts are picking sides, and fans are demanding the contract be signed. But here's the real kicker. Reports suggest the WBO is about to drop a bombshell by ordering Haney to defend his world title against Davis in a massive welterweight showdown as early as August. After being elevated to the mandatory #1 spot, Davis is no longer just a prospect. He's the ultimate threat. Despite being a former lightweight standout and Olympic silver medalist, the WBO is convinced his ring IQ and explosive pressure are tailor-made for the 147-pound crown. Devin Haney, on the other hand, is currently sitting on the throne as a technical wizard. Now reigning as the WBO welterweight champion, Haney is the gold standard for discipline, jab mastery, and don't-get-hit defense. However, this potential clash with Keyshawn Davis feels different. It's the classic battle of the calculated chess master versus the hungry, aggressive young lion. The boxing world is split right down the middle on whether Davis is actually ready for this level of smoke.
WBO has elevated Keyshawn Davis, the former lightweight champion, all the way to #1 in the welterweight rankings under new champion Devin Haney. This is great news that could portend a super fight between Davis and Haney. And let's be honest, you may be asking like, hey, why are you doing this? Keyshawn Davis just went up to 140 pounds. Well, like he struggled at lightweight, he actually didn't make weight on the first attempt at 140 either. And he really feels more comfortable up at welterweight. The WBO is giving him the benefit of the doubt and really supporting him in a really strong way here, because there were other candidates that could have been going to this #1 spot. Manny Pacquiao, who fought Mario Barrios to a draw last year. You've got Brian Norman Jr., who was previously defeated by Haney. Arnold Barbosa, same thing, has a recent victory but has a loss before.
Keyshawn isn't bothered by the doubters, though. He's riding a wave of massive confidence, fueled by a streak where he's been dismantling and stopping guys who have never even been dropped before. He's preaching about his next-level sharpness, timing, and a ring IQ that he believes is light years ahead of the pack. Every time he steps under the lights, he proves he's not just a rising name. He's a problem that nobody in the division has been able to solve yet.
The most qualified person to be #1 is Keyshawn Davis, and I would expect the fact that he's #1, there should be an order, I would imagine, in short order, for Keyshawn Davis to be fighting Devin Haney. What a super fight that would be. Two young lions really ready to go at it, and I think it'd be a great thing.
A huge part of that Davis dominance comes from the circle he keeps. He's constantly shouting out his world-class coaching staff and the veteran mentors who keep his head in the game. By surrounding himself with legends who have already walked the path he's on, Davis has built a mental fortress. This foundation is exactly why he's moving through the ranks with such terrifying composure and direction.
Probably see somebody that could get hit.
Do your track record, right? My last 3 opponents never been stopped.
Yeah, you stopped
never
all
been
3.
dropped. I stopped my last 3 opponents that never hit the deck. I stopped them. Forget hitting the deck. I stopped them. Kyrie could be the next one. My jab is amazing. I sized him up already. He's a little 147 guy. He's not no big 147 guy.
The momentum behind Keyshawn Davis is officially a freight train. He's racking up knockouts and finishing opponents that others couldn't even touch, making his undefeated record impossible to ignore. His name is now being mentioned in the same breath as the pound-for-pound greats, proving his stock is at an all-time high. As the expectations skyrocket, everyone is asking the same question. Can his power and skill actually take down an elite king like Haney? We're about to find out.
Coaches that love the sport of boxing, maybe even more than me, you know what I'm saying? And for me, clicking with Bo McDim in the first place, I just felt like I needed a team that's superior, so they've been there before, somewhere I haven't gotten yet, you know what I'm saying? So they can direct me to where I got to. So at a certain point, man, it's just like, all right, cool. I learned a lot from these guys, and I also got inspired by these guys, by them doing it together, because they wasn't the best team coming into the sport. They grew into that, you know? So I seen that. I was like, man, I want to do that for my team. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I kicked it to him.
Keyshawn is doubling down on himself, proving that his mental game is just as dangerous as his hands. He's been vocal about how his discipline and total lifestyle shift have fueled this monster run. Davis isn't just showing up. He's walking into fights with a seek and destroy mission, convinced that everything is lining up exactly as it should. In a recent sit-down with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ocho Johnson, Davis kept it 100, telling them this clash with Haney is long overdue, and he's been hunting this matchup ever since the controversy started.
I think your skill level is up to par with his skill level.
I think I'm the best in boxing. These undisputed champions, I'm being compared with these champions. I'm being compared with these superior fighters. People we talk about right now got 10 plus fights more than me. The people we talk about right now went pro at 2016. I went pro in 2021. Like, I skipped the line, I surpassed a lot of people, and thank God that I'm blessed enough that I got the skill and ability to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hot right now, and I'm hot for a real reason, bro. So yes, I'm the best in boxing, and I'm gonna continue to keep showing y'all that.
The buzz around Keyshawn Davis is hitting a fever pitch as he cements himself as the most dangerous young lion in the game. He's making it crystal clear in every interview that he's done with tune-up fights. He wants the smoke with the biggest names in the division right now. His timing is perfect, and his confidence is terrifying, showing the world he's built for the brightest lights and the highest pressure. As his career explodes, these mega-fight conversations aren't just rumors anymore. They're becoming an inevitable reality.
God put me in this position for a real reason. Honestly, from the very beginning, from me changing everything around me and just coming into this fight, I knew I was in this position for a real reason. And just coming into the fight, I knew I was confident. I knew I was going to win in convincing fashion, honestly. And it just showed up that way, honestly. And it's crazy because, like, I was telling my team, like, I always dreamed to have like a 12-round last minute like stoppage. Like, I always dreamed of that. You know what I'm saying? So for my first fight coming back off of this long layoff, man, it's nothing but God for sure.
Devin Haney, however, isn't blinking. He's firing back with the confidence of a man who's already conquered the mountain. In Haney's world, he's still the undisputed king of the hill, with a resume that speaks louder than any social media hype. He's quick to remind everyone that he's already dismantled the best in the business and solidified his spot on the pound-for-pound list. To Haney, rising contenders are just names on a list, but he is the benchmark. He's standing firm on the fact that his experience and world-class achievements put him in a league of his own, regardless of who's calling him out.
Haney fight doesn't happen. Is that someone you like to fight?
Yeah, for sure. I would love to fight Devin Haney. Me and Devin had a little controversy back and forth for some years now. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. And you know, Bill and Haney been in my DMs, you know, DM me and stuff like that. So I already knew like what they was coming to the fight for. I'm gonna be real with you. They was coming to fight to watch me for sure. And since that I won in spectacular fashion, I feel like, you know, let's get it on, let's fight.
Bill Haney is doing what he does best, throwing gasoline on the fire. He's been stir-fry cooking the conversation, making sure Keyshawn's name stays linked to Devin's in the headlines. Bill is emphasizing that when legacy-defining opportunities knock, you have to answer the door. This isn't just about a paycheck, it's about the fights that etch your name in history. As the tension between both camps reaches a boiling point, fans and analysts are obsessing over how this elite-level chess match would actually go down in the ring.
Like the worst could already happen already. So when I go into these fights, I feel like, you know, that was the worst that could happen. And pretty much I just go in there with that mindset, and I feel like no one can beat me.
Experience is the best teacher. Before we let you go, Devin, we understand you have a special announcement.
The WBO just sent shockwaves through the sport by catapulting Keyshawn Davis to the #1 spot in the welterweight rankings. This move immediately turns him into the boogeyman of the 147-pound division. With an undefeated record and a string of clinical knockouts, Davis is officially hunting the biggest whales in the weight class. This rapid ascent is catching everyone's attention, putting the champions, including Devin Haney, on high alert. The stage is officially set for a massive collision between the hungry rising star and the established world-level elite.
John, you know you didn't have to fight this guy that you're fighting right now. You know you could be fighting Devin next, right?
The way, but listen, you still got an opportunity when you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you are in the DMs, correct? And you know you told me that you would look like an opportunity. I believe you.
And I'm not Jermaine now. What we doing?
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked your man.
So 2026, we doing it.
You promise?
Remember, you promise. You the promoter.
Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck, handle that business, okay? All right.
Even legendary coach Bozy Ennis is weighing in, breaking down the tactical nightmare this fight presents. As the debate rages on, Bozy is looking past the hype and focusing on the pure boxing mechanics. He's warning everyone, do not sleep on Keyshawn Davis. Bozy believes Davis has the elite timing and the dog in him to cause serious problems if Haney makes even one small mistake. According to him, Davis is a threat at every single range, and if the fight turns into a war, Keyshawn has the tools to take total control.
Keyshawn Davis at #1 in the rankings at welterweight, making him the #1 challenger for first ballot Hall of Famer, undefeated 3-division champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and reigning WBO welterweight world champion, superstar boxer who is top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, in Devin the Dream.
The legendary Zab Judah is also feeling the energy, co-signing Davis's no-nonsense approach to his career. Zab loves the fact that Davis isn't interested in wasting time on easy wins or placeholder fights that don't move the needle. He's looking for the toughest tests only. Judah also highlighted Davis's deceptive power, noting how the whole atmosphere in the ring shifts the second Keyshawn lands clean. With legends like Zab taking notice, it's clear that Davis is no longer just a prospect. He's a legitimate force of nature.
It was a great fight, man. Because Devin a good boxer, Keyshawn, he boxed and he'll fight you inside. So I think that'll be a great fight, man. I think it'll be a great fight.
Who has the edge in that?
I think it all depends on what Keyshawn does. Is he going to box him or he going to walk him down, or you know what I mean? And then what you call him? Really, he's like a great boxer, right? He'll box you and move, and you know he's smart. Keyshawn also that too, but if I were to put my money down on it, I'll put my money on Keyshawn, walking him down. You know what I mean? Even though he like to box, though, but I think he'll try to walk Devin down.
The guy that beat him, Calvin Davis. Keyshawn.
Yeah, we don't want to fight no. I mean, I think we. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to fight no losers. He want to fight only winners to go up. You know, the power that Keyshawn had earlier, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get hit with shots and go, oh shit, it was like a hit. You know what I'm saying? But you might not show it, you know what I mean? So he could have got hit with some hard punches and was like, you know what, I'm gonna rock him, but I'm gonna be very cautious on how I proceed in to you know what I'm saying, to execute.
I like Keyshawn, man. Obviously, I like his game, but I'm one of the people who really respect Haney, too. So that fight will be a good fight. You know what I mean? I hope they do it. You know what I mean? If they do, him moving up to 47 so fast, I know people got questions about it, but skill set wise, you know what I mean? He's skilled enough to do it, and I think that it would be good for boxing. So I would want to see it if that's what you're asking. But as far as who would win it, I really don't know, man. Like that's a good, compelling fight where style-wise, you know, you got traits on both sides. I think they both got good heart, both got good jabs, good quick reflexes. I think, you know, just natural ability-wise, Keyshawn definitely got the edge with that because Keyshawn made guys who are top athletes